The Dukes will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to...
There he goes! And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting
the fake, they flip it to the kicker. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Will take over. First and 10.
From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle. It's Sanchez. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grab near the marker. It's Richmond. Open field on the right. And it'll be a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they stretched the lead to 13. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. First down here for the offense. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a crease to... And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled in. It's Sanchez. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Baxter. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Flying down the left side. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Still on his feet. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Baxter. They'll immediately call timeout. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And now on 3rd down, They've sent the field goal unit out. No good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Dukes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, you usually get a better matchup, and then what do?
Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. And he'll go out of bounds well short of the goal line as the fake didn't have a chance. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Trying play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Snags it. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
A lot of times times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
It's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Here's the Heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Dukes will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other?
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got enough space. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? The snap sets up the throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Under fire. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dukes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down, and they don't have to run another play here if they don't want to. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give on the inside. Can't get him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Spins away from one. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looks as if they'll go for 2 with the subtlety of a sledgehammer with all these big guys. Quarterback will try to tunnel his way in. He's not going to make it, stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Gets away. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Second down, they'll go to the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No, no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Off play action. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Shows him the stiff arm. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Running into the open space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Dances away. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. They blow the... Ready up. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Sluka. Here comes the heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Dukes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And here comes the punt team. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And now this offense will take the field again. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Runs for the tackle. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. Hard running there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And the big fellas are on the field as they try to power it in for two.
Cricket.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line.
Okay, ready? Pound 55 weeks.
Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught over the middle, it's Ellis. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Dukes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the air, it's Sluka. He's got it down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Bringing it back. Smashes him with the stiff arm.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
He's going up top. Makes the catch at the 20.
Gain of 34.
Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to sneak it in. Strong, firm tackle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Under fire. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a man. It's Sluka. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 20. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. Took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it.